She's been summoning the devil into her paintings using the Book of the Dead. Howdy, folks. How the hell are ya? Welcome back to the Call of Cthulhu. If you missed the last video, we were able to destroy, perhaps, maybe? I don't know. We escaped the Shambler. We found out that Sarah Hawkins was apparently a little too friendly with almost the entire town. And now we're taking our brand new dagger to a rare artifact dealer to find out what it's worth and what the hell it actually is. So that being said, let's get into it. That doesn't look very good. Hello? Is there anybody alive back there? Looks like somebody broke into your establishment, brother. I'm a detective. For a small fee of $5,000, I can investigate that for you. Back to the bookstore, okay. Found some oil. Hello?
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
Diary of the pastor's wife. The pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced that he must listen to the voice in his head because it holds the truth. So were you the one that started this cult, Reverend? That's how a lot of cults start. At the hands of a reverend who gets a little too carried away with scripture. History of Darkwater, Volume 2. A Puritan colony led by Reverend John Wickwood settled on the island during the 17th century. They named the island Darkwater because of the dark shades of the sea. They believed it was because of the peculiar color of the rocks surrounding the island. They erected the first buildings, among which were the Hawkins Manor, the church, and the cemetery. The rare documents and handwritten notes they left spoke of nightmares and deviant behaviors. They disappeared at the beginning of the 18th century. So it's like Roanoke all over again. Like the town just mysteriously ups and vanishes in the middle of the night. Handbook of Anatomy and Dissection. Another medical book. There is medical books are everywhere in this town. Apparently everybody fancies themselves a doctor. Okay. We're gonna do a little bit of investigating.
Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work.
Yeah, they obviously didn't know how to pick a lock. And they obviously didn't cover their hands because they left their blood all over the scene. Probably should have wore gloves. I mean, back then they wouldn't have had DNA testing.
To whom does this footprint belong?
Ooh, somebody left a footprint for me to find. They do here.
This burglar seems to be rather clumsy.
You think? He's been leaving his evidence all over the damn crime scene. He ain't even trying to hide anything.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
An amateur?
What killed all these animals?
Good point.
What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Apparently this, cultish symbol here scared him off. We just get teleported into cyberpunk?
What the? Charles Hawkins?
Why would Charles Hawkins be here?
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess?
For real? So she could have...
Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe.
A book? What was it?
Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Well, I mean, we already kind of knew that. Like, we already knew that everything was linked. But, oh, okay.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Nice. A page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to... If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I am in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and bones are still in this plane of reality, in order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combined in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its contents into the safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will neither be there to guide you nor to suffer from your action. Okay. So we gotta find the combination of the safe.
A strange amulet. I have a feeling I better not touch it.
Why? Why would you not be able to touch that? Handbook of Anatomy and Dissections. That's that. Is there nothing in that drawer?
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Key of Rely File. This key that bears the Elder Sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the great old ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips off to Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact. Try to find it. So if you look closely, the symbol on that medallion is the same symbol that was on the safe. And according to that little flashback investigation we did, as soon as Hawkins seen the safe, it blasted him backwards. So that symbol has to be linked, and then he ran out of here without finishing the job. So something with that symbol is keeping him at bay.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I guess so. I mean, I could rando it and probably guess it with that combination, but where's the fun in that? I want to be a genius. I am a genius,
Arkham
okay?
Editions. Never heard of him.
8, Arkham Edition.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
6.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
8.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of him.
6.
How many volumes are there in this collection?
4.
Another volume by Arkham Editions.
2. That's
Arkham
gotta be
Editions.
relevant.
Never heard of him. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Gotta be relevant, right? Maybe? Arkham Editions? Okay, what's
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Drake Cylinder 3, Drake Cylinder 2. Where would I listen to the tapes at? Oh, a phonograph. I gotta find a phonograph. Okay. There's one in here somewhere, wasn't there? Yes.
And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
So protect the White Queen. There's a chessboard behind me.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the dear friend. I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me. Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
9. For 9.
The Queen has little protection.
So there's 3 still standing on the board. Not counting the queen. 9 was the magic number of that volume. But what is the red drops? That one throws me for a loop. Red drops in divine gold. I don't understand that. Okay, chessboard, easy. Oh, okay.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Oh, so I gotta count them. 1. Oh, I'll count that one because it's right over the handle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 3, and 9. 5, 3, and 9. Right? That's gotta be it. That's gotta be it. Oh, okay. What did I do? 5, 3. Boom! First try, baby! I must be a damn genius. The intellect is all up in my nugget. What could this be? Is this like the Necronomicon Exmortis from the Evil Dead? Written in blood and bound in human flesh? The Shambler. What the hell is going on? That symbol was what Sarah Hawkins writ on the floor of her mansion. The one around the Shambler. So she summoned the Shambler into that painting. What the holy hell sticks is going on? She's been summoning the devil into her paintings using the Book of the Dead. What's the Necronomicon Exmortis?
This man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
A woman?
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
You know what? Let's examine the patient.
I'll examine him.
What's up, buddy? Are you dead?
30-year-old subject. Severe hypothermia.
Oh, hypothermia.
Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue. Lord, this smell.
So is he rotting to death?
His skin shows abnormal loss of color and seems dried out. He's totally dehydrated. His fingertips and toes seem to feature a slight ring under the skin. Tender at the touch. Slightly sticky.
Okay.
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema. Slight protuberances seem to indicate the presence of a foreign body.
Okay.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
He's dying.
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
I'll give it to him then.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
He has something in his belly.
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
Maybe he is.
Whatever
Maybe
it
he's
is,
pregnant with a
this
demon
man
baby.
has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Send it.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
You know, I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth.
I'm just not figuring that out.
In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a baby.
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
Is this,
I'm
Hawkins?
sure you'll find an explanation.
Turning into
You'll have
Davy
to.
Jones' incestuous brother?
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no avail. And you won't believe me, but when we bathed him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion. But that doesn't explain his condition.
Put him in the water then.
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
He's a cephalopod.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in extraterrestrials.
Huh?
No. This
Not
poor
necessarily.
man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
Oh, let's see what Dr.
Dr.
Fuller
Coulson.
says.
May I know what you're doing to my patient?
I was talking
What I'm
about him.
doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your
Uh-huh.
imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
Good question. He's turning into a monster.
I've seen suction cups on his fingers, his falling body temperature, his dehydration. Had I only read the report, you know what I would have concluded, Doctor.
Do I? Tell me anyway. I'm curious.
He's no longer human. These are the attributes of an animal.
Yeah, baby.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
What do you mean?
I will not let you do this.
You're
You disappoint
You're
me,
experimenting
Marie,
on folks,
but
bro.
I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Oh, damn. Is that a threat? Are you threatening me,
Was
Doc?
that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
What do you mention? Crimes, hidden files, or proof, or... You know what?
Oh, that evidence exists. I'm sure.
Yeah, let's go
I
break
need
into
to
this
find the
feller's
missing medical
office.
files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, Doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep Mum.
I think she's gonna go turn you in. Yep, I feel like she's gonna turn you in.
Doctor, please.
I'm busy. I've got a whole bunch of illegal activity to do. Surgical ward.
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
Okay, so I gotta break into this man's office somehow. Okay.
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Wherever I want.
Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office.
That's who?
But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
Okay. Fine. Be a bitch. I don't care.
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Oh, the secretaries have shit to do? Really? Okay, fine. How am I gonna distract this? What would I do in this situation? What would I do in this situation?
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And
you
I'm the
talking
one
about?
who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair.
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because she doesn't want to
Because,
do her
as
job.
always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning. I had to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Hang in
Come
there.
now. Don't let that witch sap your morale. We're lacking in qualified personnel, and she knows it. Her petty punishments won't last forever.
I'm trying, Doctor. I'm trying. It's just that sometimes I imagine she shuts down the water herself, just for the pleasure of harassing me.
Her time is much too precious for these kind of petty games.
Anyway, I've learned my lesson. I'll hold my tongue next time.
That's okay.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
I got your back. I have your back. Now, where would I go to cut off the water?
The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
Yeah, I understand this. I'm trying to find where I would go to cut off water.
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking.
Room?
I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan?
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing.
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
Oh well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
Ooh, boiler room. That's where I would go.
The door to the boiler room is locked. I have to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
Yet. Where in the hell would the key be?
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
Mary Donovan. It's gotta be, the key's gotta be somewhere on this desk. In this desk. No? Mary Donovan. How am I gonna get the key? Shoot. Yeah, okay, look, I know, that's your desk. It's cluttered. What? If I was a key, where would I be?
She's a witch, an old hag. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
Yeah,
All
I
is
need
well,
the key.
Elizabeth, thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
So where would I find a key if I can't use her to find the key? Maybe a janitor has a key? So where would I find a janitor? What, you got a key? No. This.
Dr. Fuller always keeps his key with him. The boiler room key is not in its place.
Okay, fine. The boiler...
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
What is the situation? Where's the
Would
key?
you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place? Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our patients are more urgent than the plumbing.
Maybe. What's the problem?
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I'll see to it right away.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
I'll never understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge.
Of course.
Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
Okay.
Oh. What state is he in now?
You should go see for yourself, Doctor.
No, I don't think I will. Are you Betty?
Dr. Colden.
Oh, hey. Officer Bradley's here. Weird. Hey, Betty, where's the damn key? Betty!
She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. Everything all right, Dr. Colden?
They said you didn't put the
All
key
is
back.
well, Elizabeth. Thank you. I was making sure the water wasn't cut off yet again.
Thank God, no. The water's running. I have no desire to call Donovan for help.
Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
I thought a Betty might have been short for Elizabeth. Is it Betty Donovan? So is Donovan the one with the key? Mary Donovan. Who is this Betty?
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
Okay, fine.
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
Okay, inventory it faster than. I don't much care. I just want,
you want
a
something?
key. Yes, I'm looking for Betty.
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty. I'm looking for the key to the boiler room.
What for?
I want
To
it.
put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
Give me the key.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
Okay, so block A. Block B. So where is the office? Hey, I know I'm supposed to be like a doctor and all and taking care of your problems, but I'm sorry. I've got my own things to do right now. Yeah.
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
I'm sorry, young Elizabeth. I gotta put you in harm's way. You're gonna have to feel the wrath of Mary Donovan. She's probably gonna treat you so horribly, but I need to get into Fuller's office, and this is the only way I know how. Really?
I can't shut this with my bare hands. I need a tool.
What? Where am I gonna find a tool at? What tool do I need? The janitor isn't telling me anything. She be hiding something in block B? How can she turn the valve, but I can't? Where am I gonna find tools? I've already looked. That's the boiler room. No. Where's this? No? Anything? I'm just looking everywhere now. What's... Oh, a monkey wrench. Okay. Why would there be a monkey wrench in the storage room? You know what? Why do I even ask? Okay, so I shut off the water. Now what do I do?
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
Oh, I gotta go back to Elizabeth. I'm sorry, girl. Sorry I had to do this to you. Oh, it pains me.
Might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying
I'm
witch.
so sorry.
Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Why? Oh, why? But I am in his office now.
The missing files must be hidden here.
Yeah, but where are they? Where would he hide files? In a filing cabinet? Ah, too easy. A shipper robe? Too easy. In his desk. That must be it.
Something is
What
wrong
about-
with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've unlocked something. Patient files.
I just guessed.
Was right.
Okay, so the Sarah Hawkins interview. Is that all I needed? That was it? All that work for that? Oh, there's a phonograph in here. Perfect.
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory nature of what she calls the mythos.
Okay.
It goes without saying that these peculiar delusions are the price that comes with her exceptional gifts.
What's her gifts? Explain. I don't okay, let's look. What does this say?
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
Is he a psychologist?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
What's her abilities, per se? Like, explain! Why is she so special?
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him.
Were you with Miss Hawkins too?
Try to break into the basement sooner or later. I am prepared.
Prepared for what?
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement. When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings.
Oh.
In the meantime, they must remain hidden in plain sight.
See, so you're still running tests in the basement. Very clever. Very, very clever. Now, what do I look at? Oh, here we go.
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection.
Done figured it out. It all leads back to
I
Sarah.
must go back to the basement.
Oh shit. That's usually not good. Oh shit. Okay, well. Let's go to the psych ward. Nobody's ever gonna know where I was at. Hello? I don't feel like this is a good idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. Dr. Fuller, I have some words for you, and you're not gonna like them. They're gonna start off with you're a effing turd burglar. And then I haven't quite figured out what's gonna come after that, but it's gonna be gruesome. Oh my gosh, just blood trails. Why are there so many blood trails? Why, hello, Doctor.
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Did you just inject me? Bro. That's 10 shades of illegal.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
You ain't gonna shoot me. You're barely able to hold that gun.
Talk, filthy thief. Oh, I swear I'll shoot.
I'm the genius.
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
You're just as
He's
smart as I am.
dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Good question.
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Showed me Mary
She went
Colden.
into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
I knew it was the Necronomicon.
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me.
Are you sure?
You might need my help.
Yeah, I'll take you with me.
All right.
Why not?
All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion.
Yeah, I got a crew
Now
going
go.
together.
Rescue the doctor.
Thank
See,
you, Drake.
I'm putting together a crew. Like in a heist movie. Oh yeah, rev that engine. Rev that engine good and hard. An ominous crow. That seems like a great deal of foreshadowing. Boo! First try, baby! I must be a damn genius. The intellect is all up in my nugget. could this be?